So in this video we're going to take a look at tackling frame 13 here. So let's click on 13. And what I'm going to do is select all of my curves and hit S to set a key. Okay, now 13 is the inverse of 1 and 25. So what I'm going to do is select this foot here, and I'm going to make the translate Z minus 33, my foot roll a positive 2. Now for this one, I'm going to make it a positive 33 and a negative 2. Okay. I'm just going to move my way up the body. For the hips, I'm going to make this a negative 20. On this guy right here, I'm going to make it a positive 10. On the shoulder, I'm going to make it a positive 4, a positive 19, and I'm going to leave it at negative 85. As for the wrist, I'm going to change this to a minus 8. Alright. For this arm, I'm just, again, let's make this a, well, we never copied those values over. You can see 4, 19, 85. So on 13, let's make this 4. Minus 19 and minus 85. I still like it better out here on this part of the body. Same thing in here. I'm going to change this to a positive 13. Oh, maybe no, minus 13. And I might even go in and give it more of a curve here. So let's do minus 30. I'm going to go to frame 1 and give this a minus 30 as well. But now that I've done that, I've got a middle mouse click on 25 and set a key so that frames 1 and 25 are identical. So let's take a look at 13. I'm just going to go ahead and press play. You can see he's got this, almost looks like he's skiing animation going on. Alright. So let's jump to frame 4. Now the thing that you have to understand is you're just really adding 3 to 1. So 4 plus 3 is 7 for all of the key positions. And these are the in-betweens in here. And as 3D artists, we don't necessarily have to worry about that. It'll do it for us. So let's take a look and analyze frame 4. 4, his hips are lower. He's up on his toe here and his foot is flat. So what I'm going to do here on 4 is select this bigger controller, that box, bring him down a little bit. I'm just going to look at how much he dips on 1 and 4, and that looks pretty good. So let's even that out to minus 10. I'm going to go ahead and increase my foot roll here. Oops. Alright, let's get rid of our foot roll altogether. And let's increase our toe roll. And I'm going to pull that foot back further. So let's go ahead and go up to negative 50 here. And I'm going to move this to positive 50 here. Oh, that might be too far. Let's see how it looks with the foot roll. Or, I'm sorry, when we remove the foot roll. Yeah, that might be too far. So this one we can kind of finesse it a little bit. So let's take a look at how that looks. So we get a nice little step there. Alright, so the inverse of 4, here let's bring up that image, is 16. Here you can see 16. So our legs are already switched, so I'm just going to go into 4 here, and I'm going to look at the values here. I've got a 30, and then I've got nothing else. So let's go to 16, select this foot, make my translate 0, 30, zero out my foot roll. Select my back foot, let's see what that is at 4. My back foot is, actually that was supposed to be my back foot, so yeah, that's right, I'm sorry, I did that right. So let's look at our back foot here. It's at minus 50, and let's make our toe roll 5. So minus 50 and 5. I'm going to select this guy. make it a minus 50, and make my foot roll a 5. I'm sorry, my toe roll a 5. Now we need to look at our Y position. On 4, it's negative 10, so let's make sure that we're down at negative 10 again. So let's go ahead and press play. Now there's one key problem here. On 1, our translate is negative 4 here. On 13, we never set our translate to negative 4 again. And we want to set our 16, which it looks like maybe I messed that up on the last step. There we go. So let's press play here. Okay. Since we have a little bit of time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock out 7 and 19. Now on 7, our character is completely upright, and I'm going to extend it out a little bit for effect. His foot is placed directly underneath him, and he's got absolutely no foot roll. And actually, you know what? Let's zero that out. There we go. And his foot is slightly off of the ground here. So let's make this a 15 and a minus 28 here. Let's remove the foot roll altogether and make sure that our toe roll is set to 5. And I kind of like a little bit more exaggeration. Alright, let's do the inverse, which is 19. So let's start off with the back foot. We have 15 and minus 33. So let's make sure that we're selecting the right values. So in Y we have 15, and translate Z we have minus 33. Wrong foot. We want this guy. Minus 33. We want to zero this out. We want to roll for 5. We want to zero out this. We want to zero out the position of our foot, and we want to zero out our foot roll here. Alright, let's play that and see how that looks. A couple other problems is we forgot to pull this down on frame 1. Let's make that a 5. And let's make this sure this is a 5 as well. Or minus 5 rather. And let's make sure that it's minus 5 here. And then I'm going to middle mouse here and just hit S to set a key. Now they should stay pretty standard. Seems like there's a little bit of popping. Here minus 5. Here minus 5. Here no minus 5. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here.